Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger with me, Get Daved. I walked across that thing, which is not difficult to do. This, by the way, is, in my opinion, the best grinding place in the game. Up to 8 of these little jerks will spawn, and then you take Magus, and you do this, and if you're a little faster on your inputs, you don't have to worry about getting any damage. So for 2 MP, we're gonna kill 5 of these jerks. There's 40 tech points and a lot of experience. 2,000, just like that. And then you can run off the screen and do that again. The Yaksha Blade. Oh, for poor Chrono. Push the shell, climb the shell. Alright, up to this point, I've had Ayla not charming, and I do want to at least once figure out what we're missing out on here. There we go, we saw this at the very beginning. The Dark Helm absorbs some... yeah, shadow damage, halves it, there we go. It was really good. I was talking about mermaid helms a really long time ago. That's another version of it. And now the shell that is to be pushed. We're gonna do a couple demonstrations as well. I'll just wail on this thing. Elixir, not great. It'll do. It always likes to open with this attack, take it on the chin, and proceed. It's a physical attack as well, so not having Marl or Luke, it does help a little bit. This is what happens when you do things to the shell. Note it was stronger the second time. Don't hit the shell. That concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching, everybody. Okay, what can we get going for us? Okay, I do kind of want to show Slurp Kiss. I talked about it a way long time ago. It's actually really good, and it cures status elements. So it's way better than Aura Whirl, and it only costs 1 MP from both. Basically the same move we were using before, but with Rolo Kick. I expect it to be maybe weaker. Yeah, still pretty good. I think Frog and Ayla should have their last ability together. But they just need to actually do a fight. Great. We'll just let Frog stay like that, actually. I think we'll drop this jerk soon. And with that, we're just gonna change up the old party a little bit. For no reason whatsoever. Okay, I think we've been everywhere now. So you can see there's a couple things we can climb up. We just have to line up the shell. Okay, we found our climbing point. It's right by that tallest spike, so... close enough. Welcome to the true peak, everybody. And I just wanted to have Chrono's closest friends for this one. A little bit too much juice, people. Welcome to the moment it happened. The moment he died. Or the moment before it. If you take Magus here, he just has an awkward pause when he looks at Shala. We're at the exact moment that could have saved her as well. But it is critical for the flow of time that she be left behind, unfortunately. Because she allowed us to escape. So there is no perfect moment we could visit to actually rescue her. If she's even dead, who knows? Yeah, you don't know how long that time egg actually bought you. Beaten within an inch of his life, but we've saved Chrono. What an interesting thing to see from his perspective as well. Literally fighting Lavos, feeling the greatest pain of his life, and then being embraced by Marl and not knowing what happened. We've done it, though. The team's ready. Us. We will destroy him. Yeah, in the top right there's that bucket. It leads right to the apocalypse. Tiny little time gate. Yeah, looking through the time gates, he's seen little things that will help us if we take advantage, and only if we help, or only if we do that. That's right. So what he has told us is just the little bits from all human history that we haven't tapped into yet that can make us stronger and help us. This, the final, or second last chapter of the game, the Fated Hour. And we'll be going for it. But what to do first? Well, you know what? Gotta bring back Chrono. He's the leader. And I think the very first thing we'll do here is test ourselves. No point having a rage bound. Sure, that'll do. And I believe I was saying there's not much point left in using magic capsules, except on Chrono and Frog. That should do him for now. That's pretty good. Maybe one or two more for Marl. Save those last two for Frog. Alright, let's see what we can do. We're almost full, but not quite 100%. Also note we're all on odd numbers. Okay, we're right at the beginning of level 40, which is where the new Specchio cutoff happens. We might not be able to pull this one off. I shall try, though. One moment. Alright, sorry for that hiccup, everybody. I also came to a realization. 5 days have passed for me, by the way. So I have traveled through time, and in a way, so have you. I realized we're missing something really important. So, look, this fight's not going to be winnable anyway. But I'm going to have to put on Shala's amulet. And you'll see why, because I remember a very important detail. Where you been? How you been? This is the second strongest form of Specchio. At level 97, he'll turn into a red new. Okay, so he opens with this, which is going to add Confuse. Oh yeah, and nearly kill everyone. Wow. That's inconvenient. Well, we lost. Oh, but we grew a lot. Wow, Luca. That extra... How much is it? I believe usually each character gets about an extra... Oh, she's toast. You can see how fast he is, too. So we didn't get a hit in. Yeah, we'll get you. Probably should be able to beat him before we take on Lavos. I was hoping to give you a better show than that. But anyway. We didn't even have Antipode Bomb 3, though, which is the cool one. Oh, by the way, shout out to... I don't like to do names of specific viewers too often on the show, but shout out to my sub, we'll call him DSK, who have been having a tough little while. I'm dedicating this one to you! Someone also asked, what happens when you go, like, 1999, the Cataclysm is on the time chart, and I always flip past it. The answer is you fight Lavos. And you know what? So if you if you fight him using the Epoch, you just smash the Epoch into the shell, like right on the head of it, and kill it. Now, Lavos primarily exists inside there. But know that you yourselves may share the same fate. Yeah, let's go for it. Whether we succeed or fail, it's important that you know what would happen. And this could be a big ol' waste of time. But we're gonna go for it. We could, with like a couple equipment changes, become actually quite formidable. But that is not to be. Wow. The speed ring is on Robo. Okay, I'm just gonna swap that out. What to do? probably keep with this. We could max Chrono's hit points, which is a little tempting, but I think I'm going to take the counterattacks. Okay. Probably going to want to swap in Ayla, but don't worry about it. Welcome to the day of Lavos, everybody. I kind of hope we lose so you can see, you know, what happens. The game does have multiple endings. It was kind of the first one I was really aware of to have really different endings. Like, Final Fantasy VI came out the year before and, like, you know, maybe you didn't get some party members or whatever. But, anyway, this one they're really different. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, come on, Luca, chin up. Wow. Alright, so here's how it works. The first time we fight Lavos, he's going to emulate every boss that he sort of was somehow connected with. I don't really know how the Dragon Tech factors in. Whatever. This one's going to be pretty simple. Do we get... There we go. Oh, it won't really work, actually. No. No, this should work. Let's nuke him. That should be Shadow Element. Alright. Oh no, they're healing. You remember the Dragon Tank. Chrono, crit this jerk. Or don't. That's impressive too. Boy. Don't even have anyone's final weapon. I'm a big believer that a character's final weapon is not necessarily the best, though, in the sense of the weapon that helps you the most and is like most powerful relative to its peers for the most of the game is the best weapon. And so, from my perspective, the Swallow is actually the best weapon in the entire game, just because it helps so much. Remember when we got hit with that way back in the day? Oh, the times they are a-changin'. Thank you, Marl. A timely crit. Close. If we hit it now, it should do Amplifier. You can see that. We're not really going to exert ourselves too much in this early phase, though. I'm going to swap out Luca. And we can swap them out in between fights. We don't get any experience points or anything for this. Alright, I'm going to keep Luca for one more fight. We've got the most powerful magical trio. Well, Magus. It's a little complicated whether or not he factors in. We've talked about him a little bit already. But one thing I really wanted to mention... Honestly, let's dial it back. No need to blow the bank. So with Magus, he's got Fire 2, Ice 2, and Lightning 2. I forget if I mentioned it, but it looks like it's the same spells that Chrono, Marl, and Luca lose, but it's actually a little bit... or learn. But it's actually a little bit stronger. And what that means for us is that, so at equivalent magic, he's really good, and his magic is even stronger, so it's amazing. I love it. The drawback is that that's kind of as good as it's going to get. He learns Dark Bomb, which is a little bit stronger, about 25% stronger, and his other ones are already about 25%, so it's quite strong. Then he learns Dark Mist. I'm skipping the non-damage techs. He learns Dark Mist, which is like a Dark Bomb that hits everyone and costs a bit more. And then he learns Dark Matter, which is a little bit stronger than that. And, like, only a little bit. This is revenge for before, Zombor. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, that's really annoying. Well, it was coming anyway. Chrono, dust him. Enjoy the heroic music. It will last a little longer. Also, what's a guy gotta do to get a crit? Chrono, you're supposed to have a 30% rate.